You're in a high cost area. Every decent listing gets 15 offers by Monday, and the only homes that you can afford probably have kitchens that look like a time capsule from 1978. And on top of that, you're watching turnkey homes sell for tens of thousands of dollars over asking, and it feels like you're always one step behind. So here's a different question. What if you stopped chasing the pretty houses and started targeting the ugly duckling? The properties that everyone else is scrolling past, and you use one loan to buy both the house and convert that detached garage or backyard structure into a legit rental suite that helps offset your payment from day one. That's exactly what the FHA 203K standard loan can help you do. Instead of just fixing a roof or painting some walls, you can use it to buy a distressed property, fund the renovation, and build or convert an ADU or rental unit, all in one shot. So if you've been feeling boxed out of the turnkey market, but you'd love a modern, efficient home and rental income, stay with me because I'm going to walk you through how this really works, the traps that you should avoid, and what it looks like when you use a strategy to house hack in a high-cost city. I'm Brad Brondt. I work with Acre Mortgage. I've been originating loans since 2009, and I've helped thousands of families achieve home ownership. And one of my biggest regrets was not using a renovation loan when I purchased my first home. Since then, I've helped many buyers purchase homes and finance their renovations using the FHA 203K loan. And for my clients, it consistently does three powerful things. It creates instant equity, it allows them to turn a house into their dream home with their own personal touches, and it helps them avoid competitive bidding wars, most importantly. So let's break down how you can use that same tool specifically to create an income-producing ADU or garage suite. First, you need to understand the basic play. You're not shopping like a traditional buyer anymore. Instead of filtering for updated kitchen and move-in ready, you're hunting for three things. Number one, a property that's priced below nearby updated homes because it needs work. Number two, a lot that's big enough or laid out in a way that allows an ADU or garage conversion under your local zoning. And number three, a structure or space that can realistically become a small rental, like a detached garage or a workshop or a portion of the house with its own entrance. So instead of being depressed that the house has old carpet, you're asking, is there a side yard where a small unit could go? Is that detached garage solid enough to convert? Are there already 2 electric meters or an easy way to separate utilities? That shift alone opens up a completely different pool of listings that most buyers ignore. Now, how does the FHA 203K standard loan plug into that? With the FHA 203K, you can wrap the purchase price of the home and the cost of the renovation work into one mortgage. A big difference from the limited version is that the standard is designed for more serious projects, things like structural work, moving walls, additions, and yes, in many cases, converting a garage or adding an ADU, as long as it fits the guidelines and local codes. The loan amount is based on the after improved value, which means the lender looks at what the home should be worth once the renovation and ADU are complete, not what it looks like in the ugly listing photo. That's where the potential for instant equity comes from. A concrete example is, imagine a tired 3-bedroom with a scary looking detached garage that's been used for storage forever. Right now, nobody wants it because it needs work. With the 203K standard loan, you can plan to modernize the main house, update the kitchen, fix the roof, redo the flooring, and at the same time, you can convert that detached garage into a small studio rental with a bathroom, a kitchenette, and its own entrance. The contractor bids for all of that work get rolled into your loan, and after closing, the renovation funds are released in stages as the work is completed. Meanwhile, once that studio is rented, that rent can help offset your monthly housing costs in a very real way. The next big piece is what actually has to happen to make this work, because this is where people either win or get frustrated. Step one is zoning and feasibility. Before you even fall in love with a floor plan, your agent and our team need to confirm that the city or township or county will allow an ADU or garage conversion at that property. That's as easy as checking zoning maps and ADU ordinances, and sometimes having a quick conversation with the planning department. You don't want to close on a house counting on a rental unit that the city will never approve. Step two is team selection. For a standard 203K loan, you're gonna work with a HUD consultant and a contractor who understands renovation loans. The consultant's job is to walk through the property, help you and the contractor shape the scope of the work, make sure everything meets guidelines, and later sign off on the draws. The contractor's job is not just a bid, it's to provide a detailed bid that breaks out the main house work and the ADU work clearly, with labor and materials listed. Vague rehab house and convert garage estimates cause headaches. We want line items like convert detached garage to studio, framing insulation, plumbing, electrical, finishes, so everyone knows what's included. Step 3 is numbers and comfort zone. On the lending side, we're gonna look at your income. We're gonna look at your credit profile and existing debts the same way we would with a regular FHA or conventional loan. But we're laying on the renovation budget and the after improved value. Your job is to think about your real life, what you're paying in rent right now, how comfortable you are with a slightly higher payment during construction before the unit's actually rented, and what you'd realistically charge for that ADU based on local rents. For example, if you're currently paying a certain amount in rent and you know that ADUs in that neighborhood are renting for a strong market price, you could start to see how that rent could lower your effective housing cost once the project is complete, even if the gross mortgage payment is higher than your current rent. Step 4 is mindset during the renovation. This is not an HGTV montage where everything is done in a week. There are permits, there's inspections, there's draws. You might live in part of the house while work happens, or you might need temporary housing. The payoff is on the other side, an updated main home that matches your style and a brand new rental unit that can generate income for years. People who struggle with this loan usually did 2 things wrong. They underestimated the timeline, and they picked a contractor who didn't know the 203K process. We can help you avoid both of those. Now, all this can sound like a lot if you're hearing it for the first time. Zoning, HUD consults, bids after improved value, rental comps. So what I did is I put together a free guide that'll walk you through this specific strategy. How to use an FHA standard loan to buy an ugly duckling property and create an ADU or rental suite. It breaks down what to look for in listings, what questions to ask your agent and contractor, and what the financing steps look like from pre-approval all the way through getting your first tenant moving in. Calculating this on your own and trying to remember all the moving pieces is a headache, so the guide does the heavy lifting for you. It's linked right down in the description. If you're in a high-cost area and you're tired of losing bidding wars on turnkey listings, you don't have to keep playing that game. You can look where other buyers aren't looking, create the home that you actually want, and build an income stream at the same time. Don't let fear of renovation or confusion about the process keep you stuck renting. Click the link in the description, grab the guide, or you can even book a strategy call with our team here at Acre Mortgage so that we can look at your numbers, your market, and see if a 203K ADU house hack makes sense for you. We're here to help you map this out step by step. And if you found this video helpful, feel free to subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.